and skirts. These are kilts that Scotsmen wear, so we suddenly stuck our shirts. Our royal friends who land, and many a palace care, the throng back to men.
Gentlemen, I pray you tell me where a gentle maiden dwelleth named Wynn Somme, the ward of Murdo. In pity speak, oh speak, I pray you.
Why, who are you who asks this question?
Come, gather round me, and I'll tell you. A wandering minstrel, I think of shreds and patches, of ballad songs and snatches, and dreaming on a vine. My catalogue is long through every passion ranging, and to your humours changing, I tune my song. I tune my song. Are you in sentimental? I sigh with you. Oh, song. On maidens hold this fool you. I will go so too. Oh, I'll talk of weary years with songs of lovers' fears, while sympathetic tears my cheeks Not patriotic sentiment is wanted, high patriotic ballads content right. For where a country's banner may be planted, all other local banners are divide. Our warriors and serried ranks assemble, never will they conceive it if they do. And I should it be some bright nations tremble before the mighty truth, the truth of Lady But if you call for a song from the sea, he will cut the drum. With the young people for the wind is free, hurrah to the trick, and our elves will lead, hurrah for the homeward bound.
Go home, ye home, hurrah for the homeward bound.
Lay aloft in a howling breeze, may tickle a landsman's taste. But the happiest hour a sailor seizes when he's down at an inland town, with his Nancy on his knees. Yo.
what might be your business with Wynn Somme?
But I'll tell you. A year ago, I was a member of the Ballydew Town Band. It was my duty to bring the cap round for contributions. While discharging this delicate office, I saw Wynn Somme, and we were in love at once. But she was betrothed to the guardian Murdo, a cheap tailor, and I saw that my suit was hopeless. Overwhelmed with despair, I quitted the town. But judge of my delight when I heard, a month ago, Murdo had been condemned to death for flirting. I hurried back at once, and in hopes to find Wynn Somme at liberty to listen to my protestations.
It is true that Murdo was condemned to death for flirting, but he was exonerated at the last minute and raised to the high level of Lord High Executioner in the following remarkable circumstances. A brave Macado, a virtuous man, when he to rule our land began, resolved to try a plan where my young men might best be steady. So he decreed in words succinct that all who flirted rearing, and left but knew the only link to work with me beheaded, 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 to work with me beheaded. And I expect that you'll agree that he was right to so degree, and I am right, and you are right, and all is right as right can be. The youth who winked a roving eye or breathed a non-connubial sigh was thereupon condemned to die. He usually objected, objected, objected. He usually objected. And you'll allow, as I expect, that he was right to so object. And I am right, and you are right, and everything is right for us. On some pretext condemned to be blown up, and make him headsman for me said, but next to be decapitated, cannot cut off another's head until he's cut his own off, his own off, his own off, until he's cut his own off. And we were right, I think you'll say, to argue in that kind of way, and I am right, and you are right, and all is right to lure away. We're right to be, you're right to love, we're right to love, and I am right, and you are right, and all is right.
Murdo, Lord High Executioner of Ballydew. Why, that's the highest rank a citizen can attain.
It is! Our logical MacAdo, seeing no moral difference between the dignified judge who condemns a criminal to die and the industrious mechanic who carries out the sentence, has ruled the two offices into one, and every judge is now his own executioner.
Why, how good of you! For I see that you are a nobleman of the highest grade, to condescend and tell all of this to me, a mere strolling minstrel.
Don't mention it. I am, in point of fact, a particularly haughty and exclusive person of pre-Adamite ancestral descent. Oh, you'll understand this when I tell you that I can trace my family ancestry back to a single, primordial, protoplasmal, atomic globule. Consequently, my family pride is something inconceivable. Well, I cannot help it. I was born sneering. But I struggle hard to overcome this defect. I mortify my pride continually when all the great officers of state resigned their body because they were too proud to serve under an ex-tailor. Did I, not unhesitatingly, accept all their posts at once?
And the salaries attached to them? You did.
It is consequently. It is consequently my degrading duty to serve this upstart as First Lord of the Treasury, Lord Chief Justice, Commander-in-Chief, Lord High Admiral, Master of the Buckhounds, Groom of the Back Stairs, Archbishop of Ballydew, and Lord Mayor, both acting and elect, and at a salary, a few more paid for his services. I, a salaried minion, but I do it. It revolts me, but I do it.
And it does you
And I don't stop at that. I go and dine with middle-class people on reasonable terms. I dance, no I don't, at cheap suburban parties for a moderate fee. I accept refreshment from any hand, however lowly. I have Baltimore. I also retail state secret for very low figure. For instance, any more information about Wynn Somme would fall under heading of state secret. Another insult, and I think a light one. Young man, despair, likewise go to Wynn Somme the fair. You must not move, it will not do. I'm sorry for you, you're very imperfect ablutioner. This very day from school Wynn Somme will win the way and home will come. We'll beat a drum and a rum to wed the Lord High Executioner. And the master rush and the trumpets play and the bride dash her wedding day. She'll toddle away as Oliver with the Lord High Executioner. And the master rush and the trumpets play and the bride dash her wedding day. She'll toddle away as Oliver with the Lord High Executioner. It's a hopeless case, as you may see, and in your place, away I flee. But don't blame me, I'm sorry to be of your pleasure diminutioner. They'll vow their pact extremely soon. In point of fact, this afternoon, her honeymoon with that moon at 7 commences, so you shall hear. And the brass will crash, and the
one, whom I love so dearly. This day to Murdo is to be united.
The fact appears to be as you've recited. But here he comes, equipped as suits his station. He'll give you any further information. And those who mow the lawns at 10 p.m. at night insist I've got them on the list. conversation deep, when all you want to do is take the trash out to the heap, and the walkers of the doggies leaving treasures on your lawn, that you sometimes do return to them perhaps for the dawn, and the singing low anomaly, the office gossip list, they none of them be missed. I've got them on the list.
He's got them on the list. He's got them on the list. Well, none of them be missed. Well, none of them be missed.
And the people who tell lies to get all others on your side, you really must resist. I've got them on the list, and the politicians using up religion in bad taste, while these stupid hoods and dis. I've got them on the list, they who formally attack upon a capital with force. They will broaden by the orange one to stop. Influencers dancing while they put their makeup on. They who don't believe in showering really do smell strong. And the people that won't realize that science does exist, I've got them on the list, and they never would be missed.
They put them on the list.
And I should like to do it handsomely. I would like to consult you as to the amount I should spend upon them.
Certainly. In which of the capacities? As First Lord of the Treasury, Attorney General, Lord Chamberlain, Chancellor of the Exchequer, Privy Purse, or Private Secretary?
Suppose we say it's private secretary.
Well, speaking as your private secretary, I should say that as the city should have to pay for it, don't stick yourself, do it well.
I think you should have to pay for it, that's your advice.
As private secretary. Of course, you'll understand that as Chancellor of the Exchequer, I am bound to see that due economy is observed.
But you just said, don't stint yourself, do it well.
As private secretary.
And now you're saying that due economy must be observed?
As Chancellor of the Exchequer.
Come over here with the Chancellor of Crackera. Now, suppose we say, as my solicitor, how do you advise me to go about this difficulty?
Oh, as your solicitor, I should have no hesitation in saying, chance.
Thank you. I will.
If it were not that, as Lord Chief Justice, I am bound to see that the law isn't violated.
Oh, come over here where the Chief Justice can't hear us. Okay. Now, suppose we say as First Lord of the Treasury.
Oh, as First Lord of the Treasury, I could propose a special vote that would cover all expenses.
If it were not that, as leader of the opposition, it would be my duty to resist it tooth and nail.
Or, as Paymaster General, I could so cook the accounts that, as Lord High Auditor, I'd never discover the fraud.
But then, as Archbishop of Ballydew, it would be my duty to denounce my dishonesty and give myself over in my own custody as First Commissioner of Police.
That's extremely awkward.
Well, I'm not saying that all these distinguished people couldn't be square, but it is suffice to tell you that they wouldn't be sufficiently degraded in their own estimations unless they were insulted with a very considerable bribe.
The matter shall have my careful consideration. Now, my bride and her sisters are on their way, and any little compliment such as an abject grovel and a characteristic sluggish manner will be esteemed a favor.
No money, no grovel.
used to be.
You're not going to kiss me before all these people.
That was the idea.
Seems a bit odd, doesn't it?
It's rather peculiar.
Oh, I expect it's all right. Must have a beginning, you know.
Well, of course, I know nothing of these things, but if it's not peculiar.
Hey, it's not peculiar, I think. Hey, Lord Chamberlain?
I have known it done.
Thank goodness that's over.
Pardon me, will you present me?
Oh, this
One time, if you please.
If you please, this is the gentleman who used to play so beautifully on the
devil's beef tub.
Yes, I think that's the name of the instrument.
My good sir, I have the misfortune to love your ward from Wynn Somme. Oh, I know I deserve your anger, but
God, not a bit, my boy. Why, I love her myself. Pretty eyes, nice hair, taking little thing altogether. I'm glad to see my opinion is backed by a competent authority. Goodbye. Take him away.
Pardon me, but what is this? Customer come to try on.
That's a tremendous swell.
Oh, it's large.
Go away, wee lassies. Can't talk to wee lassies like you. Go away. There's dear.
Allow me to present two more. These are my three words. The one in the middle is my bridal light.
Oh, what do you want me to do to them? Mind you, I will not kiss them.
No, you shan't kiss them a bow, a mere nothing.
It goes against the grain. They're not young lassies, they're young persons.
Make an effort. There's a good noble man.
Well, I shan't mean it. Howdy doodle! Oh, my protoplasmal ancestor. I see nothing to laugh at. It's very difficult for me to have to say, howdy do, little lasses, howdy do to anyone that younger. And I'm not used to saying howdy do, little lasses, to anyone beneath the rank of a stockbroker.
Don't laugh at him. He can't help it. He's under treatment for it. Don't mind them. They don't understand the delicacy of your position.
We understand the delicacy of it, don't we?
I should think we did. How a man of your importance can do it all is something I never will and never shall understand.
So please do not regret if we have failed in etiquette. To what memory so high we shall know better by and by. But you, of course, must have its fling so far, not so far.
And don't in girlhood's happy spring be pardon us, if we're inclined to dance and sing tra-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la.
Of course, must have its fling so hard and not so floating now. Must have its fling so hard and not so floating. Of course, must have its fling so hard and not so floating. Tra-la-la-la-la-la, 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 tra-la-la-la-la-la.
I think you was a regular like you cannot show too much respect to what I like to do, but nobody does it, so why should you? That youth on us should have its thing is hard on us, to our prerogative we think so hard on us, if we decline that and sing tra-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la-la.
Must have its fling so hard and not so floating now. Must have its fling hard and not so floating. Of course, must have its fling so hard and not so tra-la-la-la-la-la, 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 tra-la-la-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la-la-la.
and day for 3 weeks in the belief that your guardian had been beheaded, and I find that you're about to be married to him this afternoon.
Alas, yes.
But you do not love him?
Alas, no.
Modified rapture. But why do you not refuse him?
He's my guardian. What good would it do? Besides, he wouldn't let me marry you anyways.
But I would wait until you were of age.
You forget that in the Highlands, women do not come to years of discretion until they are 50.
True. For 17 to 49 are considered years of indiscretion.
Besides, a wandering minstrel who plays the clarsach outside pubs is hardly a fitting bridegroom for the ward of a Lord High Executioner.
But shall I tell her? Yes, she will not betray me. What if it should prove that, after all, I am no musician?
Directly I heard you play.
What if it should prove that I am none other than the Majesty his MacAdo?
The son of the MacAdo! But why is your highness disguised? And what has your highness done? And why has your highness not told me?
Some years ago, I had the misfortune to captivate Haggishaugh, an elderly lady of my father's court. She misconstrued my customary affability into expressions of affection and claimed me in marriage under my father's law. My father, Lucius Junius Brutus of his clan, commanded that I marry her within a week or die ignominiously on the scaffold. That night, I fled his court, and assuming the disguise of a second clarsach, I joined the band in which you found me when I had the happiness of seeing you.
Please, you mustn't come so near. The laws against flirting are severely excessive.
But we are quite alone, and no one can see us.
Still, it doesn't make it quite right. To flirt is capital.
It is capital.
And we must obey the law.
Deuce take the law.
I wish it would, but it won't.
If it were not for that, how happy we might be.
Happy indeed.
We should be sitting side by side, like that.
Instead of being obliged to sit half a mile off like that.
We should be gazing into each other's eyes, like that.
Instead, breathing sighs of unutterable love. Like that.
We should have our arms wrapped around each other's waists, like that.
If it wasn't for the law.
If it wasn't for the
is what I'll never do. This or this, or this, or this. This is what I'll never do. I never do. Or this, this is what I'll never
And she goes, "To think my entire happiness is wrapped up in that little parcel, it hardly seems worthwhile. Oh, matrimony! What do you want? Can't you see I'm soliloquizing? You've interrupted an apostrophe, sirs.
I am the bearer of a letter from His Majesty the MacAdo.
A letter from the MacAdo? What in the world can he have to say to me? Oh, it seems that the MacAdo was struck by the fact that no executions have taken place in Ballydew for over a year. And he says that unless someone is beheaded within the next month, the post of Lord High Executioner will be abolished, and the city reduced to the rank of a village.
But that would involve us all in irretrievable ruin.
I don't know what to do. But now the only question is, who shall it be?
Well, it seems unkind to say so, but as you're already under sentence of death for flirting, everything seems to point to you.
To me? Why should I have to die?
Because you're under sentence of death for flirting.
Well, it is extremely difficult, not to say dangerous. And in two, it's suicide. And suicide is a capital offense.
That is so, no doubt.
We might reserve that point.
True, we could argue it 6 months hence before the full court.
Well, I also don't see how a man can cut off his own head.
A man might try.
Even if you only managed to cut it half off, that would be something.
It would be taken as an earnest of your desire to comply with the imperial will.
My good sirs, as official headsman, my reputation is at stake. And I can't consent to embark on a professional operation unless I see my way to a successful result.
This professional conscientiousness is highly creditable to you, but it places us in a very awkward position.
My good sir, the awkwardness of your position is grace itself. That can compare with the man tasked with cutting off his own head.
I'm afraid that if you cannot come up with a substitute,
Ooh, a substitute. Nothing easier. Humor, I appoint you Lord High Substitute.
Oh, such an appointment would realize my fondest dreams. Oh, Lord, oh, thank you, thank you. But no. At any expense, I must set bounds to my insatiable ambition. I am so proud if I allowed my family pride to be my guide. I volunteer to quit this sphere instead of you in a minute or two. But family pride must be denied and set aside and mortified and mortified. My politics with any schemes for good and for Ballydew, but if I think how benefit that I can use, the town will lose. Now every man to aid his clan should plot and plan as best he can. I heard one day a gentleman say that criminals who are caught in two cannot conceal the dangerous deal, and so are slain without much pain. If
that is true, it's jolly for you. Your courage to rule to bid us adieu.
I am so proud, I paint I stand and lead and ride to and so, although I'm ready to go, and where go like 20 disrespected, I neglect to thus effect the same direct, so I object, and so, although I wish to go, make greatly fine to brightly shining, take the line of a hero fine, with grief undying, I must decline, and go and show a friend that for how much you care, and quite aware it is your affair, if I declare I take your share, but I don't much care. I object to shivering, I object to shivering, I object to shivering, I object, so I object, so I object. To sit on silence in a cold dark dark, in a pestilent prison with a lifelong lock, awaiting the sensation of the short sharp shock, or jimmy chopper on a big black rock. To sit in solid silence in a dull dark dark, in a pestilent prison with a lifelong lock, awaiting the sensation of the short sharp shock, or jimmy chopper on a big black rock. A cold dark dark, a lifelong lock, a short sharp shock, a big black rock. To sit in solid silence in a pestilent prison with a awaiting the sensation of the jimmy chopper.
This is simply appalling. I have allowed myself to be respected at the last moment, only to benefit my native town. And now I am to be beheaded in a month by a man whom I'm loaded with honors. Is this not public gratitude? Is this... Go away, sir. How dare you? Am I never permitted to soliloquize?
Well, go on. Don't mind me.
What's she going to do with that rope?
I'm going to terminate a most unendurable existence.
Terminate your existence? Why?
Because you're going to marry the girl I adore.
Oh, my good sir, I am a humane man, and if you attempt anything of the kind, I shall have to order your insistent arrest. So, consul, desist, or I summon my guard.
That's absurd. If you attempt to raise an alarm, I instantly perform the happy dispatch with this dagger.
No, that's horrible. Why, you cold-blooded scoundrel! You know that I'm committing suicide, you're committing a crime, which... Oh. Substitute.
What's the matter?
Are you absolutely sure that you are resolved to die?
Absolutely.
Nothing will shake you.
Nothing.
Threats, entreaties, prayers, nothing.
Nothing. My mind is made up.
Okay. Well then, if you're absolutely sure you are resolved to die, and if nothing will sway you, then why spoil yourself by committing suicide, but be executed at the hands of the public executioner?
I don't see how that would benefit me.
Oh, observe! You'll have a month to live, and you'll live like a fighting cock at my expense. When the day comes, there'll be a grand public ceremonial. You'll be the central figure, and no one will attempt to take that from you. Okay? And there'll be a processional. There'll be bands, dead marches, bells tolling, all the girls in tears, Wynn Somme distracted. And after, at night, there'll be a display of fireworks in your honor. Pew! 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 You won't see them, but they'll be there all the same.
Do you really think Wynn Somme would be distracted by my death?
I'm convinced of it. Bless you. She's the most tender-hearted creature alive.
Scotland and travelled in Japan for a few years. I might contrive to forget her.
I don't think you can forget a girl like Wynn Somme. Besides, what's more miserable than a little blighted life?
True.
Life without Wynn Somme. Life, it seems absurd.
And yet a good many people in the world have to endure it.
More devils, yes. Glad to not be a fair number.
I won't be a fair number.
Noble fellow.
I'll tell you how we'll manage it. Allow me to marry Wynn Somme tomorrow, then you can behead me in a month.
No. I draw the line at Wynn Somme.
Very good. If you can draw the line, so can I.
No. Be reasonable. How can I consent to you marrying when someone I'm to marry her myself?
She'll be a widow in a month. You can marry her then.
True. But my position over the next month will be most unpleasant. Most unpleasant indeed.
Not so unpleasant as mine at the end of it.
Okay, well, it's only putting off my wedding for a month. But you must understand that I have raised Wynn Somme to consider me a wise and a good man. And I wouldn't like your opinion on that to be changed.
Trust me, she won't learn the truth from me.
life to Ewan Dubh. But as 1 month you had to live as fellow citizen. This toast with 3 times 3 we'll give. Long life. Long life to you. Long life to you. Long life to you. Till then.
Incurable seas, assist me, all of you. I claim my perjured lover, Ewan Dubh. Oh, fool to shun the light that never collide. Come back, oh shallow fool, come back to joy. 'Tis Haggishaugh, the maid of whom I told you. No, you shall not go. These arms shall not enfold you. O fool that missed my hallowed choice, O blind that seest no equipoise, O rash that judgest from half the whole, O beast that grudgest of light a stole, thy heart unbind, O fool, O blind, give me my place, O rash, O base, thy heart unbind, give me my place, O fool, O blind, O rash, O base, thy heart unbind, give me my place. O fool, O blind, O rash, O base. Take cheek at fullest where wisdom serves, bright eye at fullest heroic verse. Rose lip that scorn his light-laden ears, smooth tongue that warn his true right ears. Thy doom is nigh, pink cheek, bright eye. Thy name is round, rose lip, smooth tongue. Thy doom is nigh, thy knell is rung, pink cheek, bright eye, rose lip, smooth tongue. Thy doom is nigh, thy knell is rung.
So I consulted the Lord Chief Justice, Master of the Rolls, the Lord High Admiral, and the Chief Commissioner of Police. They're all of the same opinion. I've seen such unanimity at a point of law in my life.
But stop a bit. This law has never been put into force.
Oh, not yet. You see, the only crime punishable by death is flirting, and married men never flirt.
True. I quite forgot that. Well, it should seem that my dream of happiness is at an end.
Darling, I don't want to appear selfish and all, but when I married you, my pet, I didn't realize I was going to have to be buried alive in a month.
Nor I. This is the very first I've heard of it.
See, burial alive is such a stuffy death.
I call it a beast of a day.
You see my difficulty, don't you?
Aye, and I see me own. If I insist on you carrying out your promise, I condemn you to a most hideous death. And if I release you, you marry Murdo at once, which is just as bad.
Here's how we do, if I marry you. When the time has come to perish, and the maiden whom you cherish must be slaughtered too. Here's how we do, here's how we do.
Here's a pretty mess, in a month or less. I must die without a wedding, let the bitter tears I'm shedding witness my distress. Here's a pretty mess, here's a pretty mess.
Here's a state of things, two Hampshire kings. Matrimonial devotion doesn't seem to suit a notion that Ewan brings. Here's a state of things, here's a state of things.
I worship
And what more, but the laws of common sense they oughtn't to ignore. If what he says is true, 'tis time to marry you.
Here's a pretty state of things, here's a pretty how-do-you. Here's a pretty state of things, a pretty state of things. Here's a how.
Here's how you do. For if what he says is true, he cannot marry you. It's a pretty, pretty state of things.
Here's a pretty howdy-do.
I really am very sorry, my boy.
I'm sure you are.
You see, I ain't quite helpless.
I quite see that.
I can't imagine anything more distressing than to have one's marriage cut off at the last moment. But you shan't be disappointed in the wedding. You shall come to mine.
That's very kind of you, but I'm afraid it's impossible.
I saw.
Today, I die.
Why hang at all when you're under contract to die at the hands of the public executioner? If you should kill yourself, what's to become of me?
You'd have to die in my place.
Now then, Lord Mayor, what is it?
MacAdo and his suite are approaching the city, and appear in 10 minutes.
MacAdo, no doubt from the past and pain that I told you. Now look here, this is getting serious. A bargain's a bargain, and you mustn't frustrate the ends of justice by committing suicide. You are under contract to die ignominiously at the hands of the public executioner.
Very well then, behead me.
What? Now?
Suddenly, at once.
Chop it off, Murdo! Chop it off!
My good sir, I don't go about prepared to kill a gentleman on a moment's notice. Why, I hardly kill a blue bottle.
Still, as Lord High Executioner,
My good sir, as Lord High Executioner, I'm to be this man in a month. You know, I don't know how it's done. I was going to take lessons, you know. Started a guinea pig and worked my way through the animal kingdom until I got to a second closer. Why, you don't think as a humane man I would have accepted the position of Lord High Executioner if I haven't thought the position clearly nominal? Why?
oh, I
so sure about that.
What do you mean?
Why should I kill you when making an affidavit that you've died and hold just as well? Why, there are plenty of witnesses. The Lord Chief Justice, the Secretary of State, the Master of the Rolls, Lord High Admiral, and the Chief Commissioner of Police.
But where are they?
There they are. We'll swim to it, won't you?
Am I to understand that all of us high officers of state are required to perjure ourselves to ensure your safety?
Why not? You'll be grossly insulted as usual.
Will the insult pass down to that day?
It will be a ready money transaction.
Well, it's a useful discipline. Very good. Choose your fiction and I'll endorse it. Ha! Family pride. How do you like that, me buck?
But I tell you, a life without Wynn Somme
Oh, Wynn Somme. Bother Wynn Somme. Hey, Commissioner, go and fetch Wynn Somme. You, take Wynn Somme. Marry Wynn Somme. Only do it and never come back. Aye, here she comes. Wynn Somme, you've got a moment to spare.
Yes?
About 5 minutes.
Yes?
Okay. Well, then go with the Archbishop of Ballydew and he'll marry you at once.
But you don't mean
Not
that!
time for questions. Ewan Dubh will explain on the way.
But what will
Not for worlds. The MacAdo is on his way. No doubt whether to ascertain when I have killed you. And if he finds you alive, I shall have the greatest difficulty in convincing him so that I have done so. Tough thing, that. But here he comes.
And I'm his daughter-in-law, elect. He'll marry his son, he's only got to his daughter-in-law, elect.
My morals have been declared particularly correct.
But they're nothing at all compared with those of his daughter-in-law, elect. Oh, to his daughter-in-law, elect.
I govern its law and set, all cheerfully rule my sway.
Except his daughter-in-law, elect. As tough as a bone with a will is his daughter-in-law, elect.
My nature is love and light, my freedom from all defense.
His insignificance quite compared with his daughter-in-law, elect. Oh, to his daughter-in-law, elect.
Never did in the clan exist. Could nobody stand that certainly reckon the true philanthropist? It is my very humane endeavor to make you some extent. Each day deliver a running river of harmless merriment. My object of sublime I shall achieve in time.
To let the punishment fit the crime, the punishment fit the crime. And make his prisoner pay, unwillingly represent a source of innocent merriment, an innocent merriment. For those in all society, sinners who chapel and read and more, are sending their sermons for mystical sermons who preach from 10 to 4. The amateur terror whose vocal remedy is all designed to shun, shall during odd hours exhibit his powers from madam to souls what fun. The lady who dyes a chemical yellow or stains a grey at use, or pinches a figure but causes the rigor is made to wear the noose. The idiot who in a railway carriages scribbles on window panes. We only suffer to ride on our buffer in parliamentary praise. But what to boast about, I shall achieve in time, to get the punishment fit the crime, the punishment fit the crime, and make his prisoner kind, unwillingly represent a source of innocent merriment, of innocent merriment.
The subject also lied, he will achieve in time, to get the punishment fit the crime, the punishment fit the crime, and make his prisoner kind, unwillingly represent a source of innocent merriment, of innocent merriment.
The advertising quack who weighs with pills of helpless cures, his teeth-leather acting should all be extracted by clarified amateurs. The musical singer attends a series of masses of foods and hops, by Bartlett and Wolfers, or Beethoven and classical Monday pops. The billiard shark, when anyone catches his dues extremely hard, he's played it well in a dungeon cell for his month, it's always hard. And where he plays extravagant matches in fitness finger stalls, or a cloth unto with a twisted hue, an elliptical billiard ball. My hope to most of time, I shall achieve in time, to let the punishment get the crime, the punishment get the crime. And if he tries the head, I'm feeling the undeserted, a source of innocent merriment, a innocent merriment.
The subject also lied, he will achieve in time, to let the punishment fit the crime, the punishment fit the crime, and make his prisoner kind, unwillingly represent a source of innocent merriment, of innocent merriment.
I am honored that can be permitted in welcoming Your Majesty. I can only assume the object of Your Majesty's visit. Your orders have been carried out. An execution has taken place.
Oh, you've had an execution, have you?
I just received his death certificate from the coroner.
I am the coroner.
And this is the certificate of his death. And Ballydew, in the presence of the Lord Chancellor, Lord Chief Justice, Attorney General, Secretary of State for the Home Department, Lord Mayor, and groom of the second floor. Groom of the second floor front?
They were all there, Your Majesty. I counted them myself.
A very good house. I wish I'd been in time for the performance.
Really, a terrific scene. A man of gigantic strength. He's really cool.
Describe it.
A criminal cried as she dropped him down in a state of wild alarm. With a frightful, frantic, fearful sound, I bared my big right arm. I squeezed him by the scruff of his neck, and on his knees fell he. As he squirmed and struggled and gurgled and gurgled, I drew my saber steed. My saber steed. never will I forget the cry of the shriek that shrieked me. As I gnashed my teeth when from its sheath I drew my shaper steed.
He shivered and shook as he gave the sign for the stroke he didn't deserve. When all of a sudden his eye met mine, and it seemed to brace his nerve. For he nodded his head and kissed his hand, and he whistled in air did he. For the saber true cut cleanly through his cervical vertebrae. His vertebrae. When a man's afraid of beautiful names, the children sight to see. And it's oh, I'm glad that moment sad was soothed by sight of me.
Now though you'd have said that head was dead, but a toad and dead was he. Stood on its neck with a smile well bred, and bowed 3 times to me. It was none of your imputed off and nuts, but as humble as could be. For he clearly knew the deference due to a man of pedigree. And it's oh, I vow, this death we vow was a touching sight to see. Though trunkless yet, he could not forget the deference due to me.
This is all very interesting, and I should like to have seen it. But we came about a totally different matter. A year ago, my son, the heir to the chiefdom of Ballydew, bolted from our very court.
Had he any reason to be dissatisfied with his position?
No, ever. On the contrary, I was going to marry him. Yet, he fled.
I'm surprised he should have fled from one so lovely.
That's not true.
No, it's not.
You hold that I'm not beautiful because my face is plain. But you know nothing. You are still unenlightened. Learn then that it is not in the face alone that beauty is to be sought. My face is unattractive.
It is.
For I have a left shoulder blade that is a miracle of loveliness. People come from miles to see it. My right elbow has a fascination. Only few can resist.
Allow me.
It is on YouTube as a practical presentation of this card. As for my circulation, it is the largest in the world.
Aye, and yet he fled.
And is now masquerading in this too, disguised as a second clouser.
A second closet!
Why? Would it be troubling you too much if I asked you to produce him? He goes by the name of
Ewan Dubh.
It's really easy. I mean, it's rather difficult. He's gone abroad.
Gone abroad? His address.
Japan?
Huh?
What's the matter?
See here? His name, Ewan Dubh. But heaven this morning, where shall I find another? Where shall I find another?
Dear, dear, dear. The best laid plans. My good fellow, in your anxiety to carry out my wishes, you have beheaded the heir to the chiefdom of MacAdo.
I beg to offer an unqualified apology. I desire to associate myself with that expression of regret.
We really haven't the least notion.
Of course you hadn't. How could you? Come, come, my good fellow, don't bless yourself. It was no fault of yours. If a man of exalted rank chooses to disguise himself as a second-class, he must take the consequences. It really distresses me to see you take on so. I no doubt he thoroughly deserved all he got.
We are much obliged to your majesty.
Much obliged, Your Majesty.
Very much obliged, Your Majesty.
Obliged not a bit. Don't mention it. How could you tell?
Of course we couldn't tell who the gentleman really was. I mean...
It wasn't as if it was written on his forehead, you know.
You know, it might have been written on his pocket handkerchief, but as you know, Scots don't use pocket handkerchiefs.
I forget the punishment for compassing the death of the heir apparent. Aye. Something lingering. Boiling oil in it. Something of that sort. I think boiling oil occurs in it, but I'm not sure. I know it's something humorous and lingering with either boiling oil or melted lead. I'm not a bit angry.
If Your Majesty will accept our assurance, we had no idea.
Of course.
I knew nothing of it.
I wasn't there!
That's the pathetic part of it. The fool of an act says, compassing the death of the heir apparent. Is not a word about a mistake,
No.
or not knowing,
No.
or having no notion,
No.
or not being there.
No.
No. There should be.
Yes.
But that isn't. That's the slovenly way in which these acts have always gone. However, cheer up, it'll be all right. I'll have it altered. Next session. Now then, about the execution. There are big luncheons to do. Can you wait till then?
Oh, yes.
We can wait till then.
Then we'll make it after luncheon.
I don't want any lunch.
I'm really very sorry for you all, but it's an unjust one. And virtue is triumphant only in theatrical performance. See how the things get in some talk. For A is happy, B is not, yet B is worthy, I say, of more prosperity than A.
Is the worthy?
I should say he's worth a great deal more than A. Yet A is happy, oh so happy, laughing on, chapping on, and talking on. Have a joy of family, happy undeserving day. Have a joy of family, happy undeserving day.
If I were fortune, which I'm not, B should enjoy his happy lot, and A should die in misery. That is assuming I am B. Should A perish? That should be. Of course, assuming I am B. B should be happy, oh so happy, laughing on, chapping on, and coughing on. What condemned to die is he, wretched death is all. to an otherwise bold and unconvincing narrative.
Oh, you're just as bad with your whistling on air. But they're so like it. You must put in your on.
What about you and your big right arm? Never mind that.
There's only one thing to be done. Ewan Dubh hasn't started yet. He must come back to life. Oh, look, there he is. Ewan Dubh, I've got good news for you. You've been reprieved.
I'm a dead man now, and I'm off for my honeymoon.
Now look here, little boy. This is getting serious. It appears that you are the son of the MacAdo.
Oh, yes, but that happened some time ago.
Is this time for a persiflage?
Your father is here, and with Haggishaugh!
My father, and with Haggishaugh.
And he wants you in particular.
So does she.
Well, he's married now.
Really? What does that have to do with it?
Well, Haggishaugh claims me in marriage, but I am married already. Consequently, she will insist on my execution. And if I am executed, my wife will be buried alive.
No.
I don't know what's to be done.
There's one hope for you. If you can convince Haggishaugh to marry you, she'll have no further claim on me, and I shall come to life without ever having fear of being put to death.
I marry Haggishaugh.
Stealing horse?
Have you seen her? She's dumping a bullet.
Aye, that's only her face. She has something of a left elbow. People come for miles around to see it.
I have heard that her right heel is much admired by connoisseurs.
Hey, my good sir, I'm afraid to pin my heart on a lady's right heel.
It comes to this. While Haggishaugh is single, I prefer to be a disembodied spirit. If she is married, existence will come as easy as flowers in spring.
Accept my love, or I banish on the score.
Go to! Who knows so well as I that no one yet ever died of a broken heart?
You don't know what you say. Listen.
On a tree by a river, a little tomtit sang willow, tit willow, tit willow. And I said to him, Tiddy bird, why do you sit? Oh, willow, tit willow, tit willow. Is it weakness of intellect, Fanny, I cry, or rather big worm in your little inside, with the shake of his poor little handy reply? Oh, willow, tit willow, tit willow. He slapped at his chest as he sat on that bough, singing willow, tit willow, tit willow. And a cold perspiration bespangled his brow. Oh, willow, tit willow, tit willow. He sobbed and he sighed in a gurgle he gave as he plunged himself into that billowy wave, and a man arose from a suicide grave. Oh, willow, tit willow, tit willow. Now I feel just as sure as I'm sure that my name is in willow, tit willow, tit willow. It was blighted affection that made him exclaim, oh, willow, tit willow, tit willow. Is it perfect of it? I know I'm and you will know I am, though I probably shall not explain as I die. Oh, willow, tit willow, tit willow.
Did he really die of love? Oh, on account of a cruel little hen?
Yeah.
Poor little chap!
Yeah.
Did you? He must have been very fond of her.
I was really fond of him. He's a good friend.
Poor little chap! And if I refuse you, will you go and do the same?
At once.
No, you mustn't. Anything but that. Oh, I am such a silly little goose.
Hey, you are.
And you won't hate me because I'm just a teeny, weeny, wee bit. Lord mercy, will you?
Hate you? Haggishaugh, how can I hate you? Is there not even beauty in bloodthirstiness?
Oh! My idea, exactly. There's beauty in the battle of the lost. There's grandeur in the battle of the gift. There's elegant morning when the lion is roaring and the tiger is lashing with his tail.
See, it's like a world and I've been especially in that tail.
Also, baby couch got the lashes grin, and hungry from the terrified dolls. But to him was attitude, there is nothing else to bring in the wrong of life that revolts.
Yes, it's like, well, I mean, you might have It's a passion for flight and wonderful. We've got to succeed, and we away we go. There's routines in your age. You fancy all you're big enough. Information I'm requesting on something interesting is a maiden no matter what she's tough.
Oh, I'm just wondering if it's a general opinion that will last long on when she's tough.
Very fitting. Straight to the Canadian shade. There's a fascination trying to get a rule that's a match to you think you are sufficiently paid.
I have given some attention, and I think I am sufficiently decayed.
We've got to succeed, and away we go.
Now then, we're quite ready. We had a capital lunch. Have all the painful preparations been made?
Your Majesty, all is prepared.
Then produce the unfortunate gentleman and his two well-meaning but misguided accomplices.
Mercy! Mercy for Murdo. Mercy for Bonnie Jean. Mercy even for humor.
I beg your pardon. I don't think I quite caught that remark.
Mercy even for Hugh Law.
Mercy! My husband, who was to have been, is dead. And I have just buried this miserable object.
Oh, you've not been long about it.
We were married before the registrar. Yeah.
I see. But my difficulty is that as you have slain the heir apparent,
The heir apparent is not slain.
that's my heart, my son.
And your daughter-in-law elected.
Traitor!
Oh,
You have deceived me!
You are entitled to a little explanation, and I think you will give it better whole than in pieces.
Your Majesty, it is true that I have stated that I have killed Ewan Dubh.
Aye, with most affecting particulars.
Merely corroborative detail, intended to give artistic verisimilitude to an otherwise bold and
Put it on everything.
narrative.
Oh my God. Your Majesty, it's like this. When Your Majesty says, let the thing be done, it's as good as done. So when Your Majesty says, kill a gentleman is told off to be killed. Consequently, if we are to kill that gentleman, and if he is dead, why not say so?
I see. You let the punishment deck the crime, the punishment deck the crime. Nothing could possibly be more satisfactory.
For his gone and married
That's unplugged. I get that. But how do we lose power otherwise? This is on batteries. So is this.